It has been 3 weeks since my last update on the African night crawlers. Okay, it's pretty cold where I am right now, so I have the bin on top of a heating mat or heating pad, and I noticed that um, the worms are more active since I did that. And I also noticed the pot worms, they kind of climb onto the walls and they stay there. I guess the pot worms don't like the heat. And also, of course, it produces more moisture, so I kept the fabric instead of the lid. Anyway, so if you would go back to my previous update, I see a big difference in the quality of the castings. I wasn't satisfied because it was clumping. They're still clumping, but they're a little bit more crumbly now. Alright, and okay, so alright. I'm just rummaging through. Okay. Now, I have a hard time identifying which are, the ones that are adults here because, well, of course, I know this one isn't. They have to be. I've been reading a lot of articles and, you know, usually in the home bin about in the home warm composting bin, they can be anywhere from 4 to 6 inches, and their clitorum, just like the perionyx, are not very pronounced. Okay, there's a bigger one here. Yeah, because I'm trying to fish out some breeder worms. Okay, this is a little bit. I think it's about 1, 2.5, and I do see some change in color. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, but usually what I do is I flip it over and look at the underside because it's easier for me to see the clitellum. But apparently, okay. So could this be? Oh, could that be the clitellum? It's not bulging. It's just different in color. So that could, yeah, I think that might be that. Okay, I'll take note of that. So now this one that is, it's a little bit strange. I would say it's about 3 inches. Okay, now that area is the other half of the bin where I harvested my other worm castings and started putting new bedding there. And let me turn it over and for a better view. Okay, so this was the far side, which is now the near side. Okay, I see some young ones here, and I don't have a lot of population here because most of them have escaped, and I think that had affected the rate of composting. It took me, I think, 6 months before I can harvest. Okay. Oh well. So anyway, a little dry. Maybe I need to put more stuff here. More, see, maybe more water. Okay, so this is, I fed this, this side, I think 2 nights ago. I don't remember. Okay, right off the bat, I see a bigger worm. Now, this is the underside. And is this a mature worm? I don't really know. Probably not. Oh, ooh, I see that one. I have a banana in here. Okay. Now, oh, I don't see. I don't think that's the one that was weaving. Okay. Oh, okay. So they finally found the banana. This is the banana feeding. Well, anywho. Still smells like banana. They're not on top, but they're kind of underneath. Okay, this, I think this is the one I was looking for. Ooh, this is long. Yeah, so I think this could be a mature worm. Yeah. The clitellum is usually starts at the 13th segment to the 18th or 17th. So I think this could be a mature worm. So that's 2. Anyway, okay. This is what I'm talking about. I don't know if you can see that. There's an accumulation, or so you can see. That's a lot of potworms. And they are on the walls of this bin. Yeah. And I really like dousing this with lime, neem seed, name it. I've done it. Increasing the buffer. I held off on applying my worm mix because it has oatmeal in there. I think, and cornmeal. I think the starch. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm assuming there are starches there in the oatmeal and the cornmeal, and that is probably encouraging the potworms. So over even here, lots of potworms. Anyway, so sorry, it's boring. I'm boring. Anyway, so that's how it looks. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is kind of maybe add more water where there's dryness here at the bottom. Okay, yeah, it's kind of dry over here. So, okay, thanks for watching.